deer season in Alabama. I think I'm under attack. That's the third one that's come over in a row. I figured I'd grab my camera. I don't know what in the world they're doing. I thought they was going to start bombing me. That's all right. I got a muzzleloader. I only got one shot at a time, but I got a speed loader. So if I have to, I'll take them out one 245 grain bullet at a time. I got 4 shots. They don't stand a chance. Y'all, it's about 4 o'clock, and I've been in here for 11 hours. I haven't seen anything. A couple of squirrels. So I've got a camera I put right here. That little tree right there. Got some war party. It's buck urine. I'm gonna make a mock scrape right here under this limb. And keep this camera running. I went ahead and pulled the card. I don't know if anything's on or not, but you can see this terrain. I've got a big ridge that comes in right here, and a big ridge right here. Another big ridge that comes in right here, and this drainage. And they're just crossing right here. There's a lot of sign in here back during February. Come in here scouting, so I'll put a mock scrape right here in the middle of all of it and see if we can't get a picture of something. Getting ready for pre-rut here pretty soon. See these right here, these are gels. Really convenient because this little top screws off, you can keep it in your pocket. There will be deer on this camera, I guarantee you. Hey, what's up? Well, I'm back in a tree. I had no intentions of hunting today. It's November the 1st. I had a couple of deer I had to get picked up and some epoxy work I had to do in my shop. But I got all of it done very early this morning. So I went ahead and grabbed my saddle and ran out here in the forest. It's about, I guess about 3 o'clock now, probably 3:30, something like that. Finally got enough rain to where these green fields are starting to look good. And with as few acreages around the woods, there's a very good chance there could be some deer using these. Never hunted here before, but there was nobody here. The wind was right for it, so I'm going to give it a try. It's better than sitting at home. I love being in a tree, especially during the fall. You know, the leaves out here are gorgeous. I mean, it is absolutely perfect. Weather's perfect. A little bit warm for hunting, but very comfortable. Probably 70 degrees, maybe 65. But y'all wish me luck. If I don't see anything, then we'll just resume with the next day. That was pretty cool. Give me another good spot come springtime. I was so focused on getting my gun up for that deer that I didn't have time to video it. I think I just caught his tail end going behind the thicket over there. That was a really nice deer. He wasn't, I don't think he was a big deer, but he was a nice rack buck. I couldn't really tell a whole lot about him. Just looked like he was possibly outside the ears. He's up there above me. It's kind of what I was afraid of. I've set up kind of low down off of this hill because there was so much sign and a good trail running down here below. bucks are going to travel just up here above me and just kind of win this little hole down in here. I don't know, he was just far enough up the hill where I just couldn't tell a whole lot about him. It's so thick in here. Y'all can see how thick. Just nasty. He was right up here. Traveling right along that side of that hill. That's a good sign, though. At least I finally saw a buck. This is November the 2nd. It's the 3rd day of muzzleloader season. So far, that's the first deer that I've seen. This year I've been out here 5 times. I came twice during bow season. And that's the first deer that I've seen yet. I joked around with someone the other day talking about how all I really needed to see was 3 deer. I just need to see the right 3. And they need to be in gun range. I'm definitely going to have to move this stand right up the hill a little bit. Assuming they're going to do that every single time. I know where that deer was during daylight hours because I saw it. It's going to get good. Another few weeks, it's going to get real good. It was about 12:30. I went ahead and climbed down and pulled my stand and moved it back up the hill. Now I'm up above the bench where that deer was walking this morning. There's 2 benches in here. There's one right here, runs the bottom of this hill, and then it drops down and goes off into those hemlocks right there. It's real thick. There's another bench down in there before it drops off into the bottom. And that lower bench was last year's just tore slap up with scrapes and rubs. And I kind of hated not to be able to see to both places, at least until I figured out what the deer were doing. But I really believe that they're probably making a lot of those scrapes and stuff at night, and then wind checking the does from this top side. I believe those bucks can walk this top bench right here and smell what's down in that bottom. So those thermals come up out of there in the morning. But also, I think they can probably see all the way down to that bottom. It's hard for me to do it, but I bet you a deer can see just about all the way to the creek. So what I did, I just backed up. I'm probably, say, 50 yards up here above the bench, and I'm probably 25 foot up in this tree, and it sits so low down that hill. I bet I'm close to 40 foot over the top of that bench up there. So this ought to be a good setup, just about no matter what the wind is doing. It'll be hard for them to smell me from this hive, I think. November the 3rd. Came back into the spot where we saw the buck yesterday. I pulled my camera card yesterday and checked it, and I've got a picture of a really pretty, real white-horned 8-point that I'm pretty sure was that buck. The buck that I saw had chalk white horns, and I could tell he had long tines, but I couldn't tell if he was a 6. It could have been a 6 or a 10, and I would have known the difference. I could just tell he had a big body, but, that doesn't tell you a whole lot. So I've got 2 different pictures of that buck. I got a picture of him back a few months ago, and I'm assuming it's probably the same deer. If he comes back through here today, if he looks as good in person as he does on the pictures, I might go ahead and try to shoot him. I got in here this morning about 5 o'clock, got it set up, and about 6 o'clock, had a guy come in on me from right back behind me. It's the odds of somebody coming to this exact spot on a Thursday is, I guess, pretty good. Anyway, I shot my light at him, and he went on off that way, and then made a big circle, and then ended up back on top of me again. And I shot my light headed on back until I couldn't see his light no more back that way. So I guess he's set up back in there somewhere. But hey, this is public land. I mean, I don't own this place, so he's got as much right to be here as I do. We're going to see what happens. Y'all wish me luck. It's November the 4th. I'm back out here again. Didn't see any deer yesterday. Come on out about lunchtime. I had to be back at the house a little earlier yesterday. But today, Jeremy is with me for the first time this year. He's taking some vacation and he's going to hunt this weekend with me. So we're both out here today. He's across the road from me. I tell you, it's been a long week. I am more slap out. I'm not discouraged at all, but I am tired. Just beat. This is hard hunting. It's hard on you physically. Even when you get enough sleep, it's just a lot to deal with. But hopefully it'll pay off. Y'all wish me luck. Well, I've been hunting for the last, I guess it's been 6 days in a row now. Saw one good buck, couldn't get a shot at him. And weather has been pretty nice this week. It's been a little bit warm, but today the wind is blowing about 20 to 30 miles an hour up here on this mountain. And it's going to start raining here in about a couple of hours, and it's going to rain the rest of the day. So instead of going hunting today, we just decided we're going to go fishing. At least until it starts raining. Y'all can see the sky, the sunrise. It looks good right now. And I think with all the wind and the rain coming in, the fish just might bite. So I figured I'd make a fishing video, even though it's not quite the right time of the year. But hey, if we ain't killing deer, we're going to catch fish. Y'all stick around. Y'all, I have never seen this lake this low. I mean, this is the water is so far down. This is usually the water line right here where this grass is. You can see where the water line is right now. It's been super dry this summer. They use this lake to pull water for the golf course. I'm sure they've had to use mostly water out of the lake instead of depending on rainfall this year. We may not catch a fish because there is no grass, no moss, no weeds, just mud. Got one? Well, Jeremy just caught one. It's a good sign. Maybe we'll catch something. We'll say this lake, whoa, just about busted my tail. This lake is way deeper than I originally thought that it was. I mean, it's probably down right now 10 foot. That was interesting. Eat it right on the bank. Pretty fish, except for that giant sore on his side. It's probably some golf course chemicals soaking in. Been in here marinating in his whole life. Definitely wouldn't want to eat a fish out of here. Probably grow another eyeball. There he is. Little feller. See you, buddy. There's a fish. I'll make number 4 total. There he is. Hooked him that time. Number 6. Oh, there's a fish right out in the dang middle. That's number 7. All right, new lake, a lot of wind. Be ready for some wind noise because I didn't bring my mic with me. We just got a straight GoPro. Got one? It's number 8 for the day. Did you get another one? It's number 9. There's a fish. It's number 10. And to no surprise, we see more deer fishing than we do hunting. He got a whole lot of meat left on him. And I think he might have an arrow in him. It's like somebody made a really bad shot. But I don't know. Maybe he'll make it. Dang, look at that broadhead on there. That's what I like to call some high FOC, baby. But he's still standing, so apparently it doesn't work that good. All lies. There's a fish, finally. Had to get outside the grass bed to be able to catch one. Dang it, son. There we go. See you, little guy. Get him? You gonna trade with me every once in a while? Let me use that. Jeremy, we've been needing topwater lure. Jeremy found a whopper plopper and has started using it and just caught a fish on it. I've been looking like crazy now, seeing if I can find me a topwater lure. So far, no luck. There's a fish. No. He's just acting weird. He seemed better than he was because he was in 8 pounds of moss. It's number 12, right? Was that number 13? I can't remember. It's on video. We can't lie about it. We'll just call it number 25. Everybody will know the difference. Oh man, there's another one. He come out of nowhere. Yeah, maybe maybe I don't need your topwater lure. Call that number 38. We might catch 100 today. I think this reel came off the Mayflower. Anybody watching this video thinks it needs oil and grease, but it doesn't. It needs gears. It needs a new reel. This is the oldest reel I've still got. This is an original Curado. I bought when we was fishing tournaments when we was about 16. Man. It's that same fish I missed a minute ago, probably. He's got commitment problems. I said he has commitment problems. There's a fish. There's a fish.